Well, it's that time again. It's the end of the year. And hey, this marks the first full year of this channel. I know I haven't been posting a lot, especially near the end of this year. But, things happen. But I hope that next year, things are going to be changing and I'm going to be posting a lot more. Hopefully. To get the word out there, I've created an Instagram account. That'll be up and it'll be reposting the shorts that I posted on this account. Also, I am going to be posting some more shorts over the next few days because there's a lot of videos that I haven't done shorts for. Anyway, let's get straight to the point and let's talk about top 5 games, okay? Let's go and get this started. The only reason I have this as number 5 is because, technically it's not really a game, but the concept behind it is it's so beautiful, man. Sensory rooms for VR chat. It's supposed to be reminiscent of the old internet, and I think it does a really good job with it, with all these GIFs and these are like interactable things that you can talk to. And how there's actually a point to being in that world because it's oh yeah, you need to collect this stuff, you need to explore these rooms, and you need to find an exit. The save and load function is locked behind paying, but the world is free, so not only that, but each song in here is custom made. Yeah, that's right. This whole world that isn't a full game by itself has its own OST. Is that cool? Go check them out. Please go check them out. It's actually really cool how many references they have. If you go into the Bill Gates world, then you have Fruitiger Arrow stuff. For real, go try it out. It's amazing. The dude who made this, go check him out. We're gonna give this award to 2 games because I can do whatever the hell I want. Hotline Miami and Katana Zero. Both games with a very similar concept in gameplay and story. Both of them reference the Vietnam War. Both have a one-hit KO thing most of the time. But it's important to see these games as 2 different entities because Hotline Miami, you play through the game and it is violent as shit. And in a lot of these games, you just be murdering people just because it doesn't really matter. You just kill 200, 300 people just because, oh yeah, I need to get to this point. Hotline Miami, when you finish the level and you have to walk back to your car and you just see all these dead bodies that you just Katana Zero, on the other hand, is really cool because of the flashy ass moves you can pull off. Which, yeah, you're still murdering people and there's a lot of blood everywhere, but damn, I'll make it look cool. The story is also really interesting, and I'm not going to talk about it a lot because that's something you should experience for yourself. Go buy that game and go buy Hotline Miami. Go ahead. Is Wobbly Life. Now, I originally bought this game with Murder Squad as a joke because it was $10 and I saw it somewhere and I was like, maybe we should try this game out. And actually it was so worth it because this game has so many ideas, so many cool things to do. Getting a jelly car, you can get on an exercise ball, you can go explore and get jobs, you can go in a secret underground CIA basement where they're doing experiments with the aliens and shrinking devices. It's kind of sad that it doesn't have crossplay, but this game is genuinely insane. The whole map feels like it has a purpose, unlike GTA where there's a big ass part where you literally have no point to go there unless it's a mission. Wobbly Life always feels like you're doing something cool and right. Baldur's Gate. Now, I was a bit skeptical at spending a lot of money on this game. It was on sale for like 50 bucks. And me, Murder Squad, Acapulco Gold, and Lil Aku were like, fuck it. Let's try it out. Not only do you get one of the coolest campaigns I've ever played, where your choices matter and your original roles can grow into something where you have a better chance at making it through this world where everything wants to kill you, but it's also a really fun multiplayer experience because, I mean, you can just murder anyone. You can kill anyone, you can pickpocket anyone, you can pickpocket your own friends, you can shove your own friends. It's such an open-ended experience, and to be able to do that with friends, even though, you know, the multiplayer is kind of wonky sometimes.
God damn.
Damn.
Is he gonna fumble?
Quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
Tengo miedo.
It's so goddamn fun. I know it's kind of a nerdy thing to do like D&D and stuff, but this is so worth it. And I'm still waiting for that crossplay. So please, Larian, please give me the crossplay, please. Now, this final game requires a bit of backstory. Back in like 2018, 2019, I used to really love this game. And you know, when you love a game, you go into the fan base. And once you get into a fan base that you don't like, you start to hate the game itself. I'm guilty of bias. I'm very guilty of bias. You know, I don't like anime games. I don't like gacha games. And obviously, I don't like games with bad fan bases, which is a lot of games, you know, it's usually just one side of a fan base. But still, you know, the point still stands, like this game. But you know, this game made me realize that I need to loosen up a little bit and learn to give something a chance, even a second chance. A Hat in Time is genuinely one of the best platformers I've ever played. Not only did it come out before Mario Odyssey, it takes ideas like Mario Odyssey and runs with them in its own unique way. The hats that you get are so fun, and the game is so open for you to experiment with them. Like, oh, you get an ice hat, you can use the ice hat, you know, you can use it to get to other places, but then you don't even need the ice hat sometimes, you know. If you're a real gangster gamer like me, you can just like not use that hoe and find another way to get over there. And it has its own unique ideas, like the time stop hat, where you can slow down time if you're a little bitch. And then you get stuff like the dweller hat or whatever it's called, where you can unlock new platforms, and you know, you have a limited time, so you better hurry the hell up. The real star of the show is the worlds and the enemies. I don't want to spoil too much, but one of the bosses pulls a knife on you. Keep in mind, you're playing as a kid. They pull a knife on a kid, bro. That's actually crazy. That's so messed up. Another boss literally tells you, yeah, I'm gonna be invincible because I know how this game works, and you know what, I'm not gonna turn blue, because you know, when enemies turn blue, you hit them. And then the Hat Kid, because the Hat Kid is the most stupidest protagonist ever, and she doesn't give a damn about what's going on. She throws a blue potion at him, and then it makes him vulnerable. And I don't want to spoil the story too much because I will be making a video specifically for this game. But I think it's really sweet to see that this random kid who gets wrapped up in this like genuinely psychotic mess of a world is able to make it home. I think, you know, it's speculated. This game isn't tedious. It won't make you, you know, wait for hours on some bullshit part, even though, you know, there is some bullshit parts. Don't tell me I said that. This game is just pure fun. You know, you pick it up, 3-4 hours go by and you're like, damn. And then you play for another 3 or 4 hours. I don't know who made this game. It was like Years for Breakfast or something. But thank you. You brought something beautiful into this world. You know, that's gonna be it for 2024. Great year. I should have done more really, but I do have things planned. Hopefully, you know, I have the time to work on them because a lot of stuff has been going on, and you know, the middle of 2025 I'm going to be moving, but I have stuff planned. And I do want to get this stuff out. And I know I said I would do bumpers this year, but it turns out, you know, I only did one. So we're going to do them next year, and we're going to do it monthly. And I think sometime during mid to late 2025, I'm going to open up a Patreon. And, you know, the supporters can either vote or suggest for themes or songs that I should use in the bumpers. And I think that should work out. Alright, enough talking. Y'all can have this final trailer thing that I made. And you know, we'll see each other next year.